meaning of that poem you carry on your head and you say you are saying you are in paradise. You are already no. Sheikh Ibrahim, as a human being, as a Muslim, is going to account.
So he's going to account on the day of judgment.
On the day of judgment.
And then who are the disciples? The one, the Almajiri that say they
are kafir. He's not his Almajiri. He's not aware of them. Fil Jannati. On the day of judgment, he will find himself in paradise without accountability. Hasibu and person will come down to Hasibu. Is there wrong in this saying? No. So if your 5 days right is okay. Kuku walidaini is okay. Good deeds is okay. Zikri always. Then what will stop you? You understand? So he is talking from what he knows the Sharia are rich and how he knows God rich. If you are emulating his action and his saying. Let me tell you. Do you know that Jesus is going to ask me a question?
Even as the
are you the one that tell them they should worship you and your mother? In kuntu qultuhu faqad araftahu ta'rifu ma fi nafsi wa la a'rifu ma fi nafsik. God will ask him, you know what is in me, you know what I can say, but I don't know what is in you. And to azibahum if you punish them for that, for calling me God or a son of God, you worship me, they are your servants, they are your slaves too. And if you forgive them, so if Isa as a prophet,
one of the 5,
the Ulul Azm,
yes,
strong one,
5%,
the second to last, who God give him the wahy to give a glad tidings to Israel about Muhammad, the first person.
Then who are we?
Then who are God will ask him, and then he will answer and prove. Though he didn't tell them. So this person you are saying, he said paradise is already in his hands because it's a Tijaniya, because it's a fella, he love Barhama. If you love Barhama, if you see Barhama, you are in paradise. This person, on the day of judgment, God will assemble him before Barhama. Yes, it's like that. God will ask Ibrahim, are you the one that asked this boy to stop 5 daily prayer because he loves you? Are you the one that stopped this man to stop to drink alcohol? You know that drinking alcohol.
That is where I was going, because they say that if you talk about sin, if you talk about sin before them,
yes,
that this thing you are doing is wrong. They say that is Sharia. Now on the part of Hakika, that you can do all of those things, that Hakika covers it. That what is sin in Sharia is not a sin with Hakika. Can you separate these two, so that are we saying that one should hold Hakika and leave Sharia, so that you can commit any sin from Hakika, it is allowed, and Sharia it is not allowed? Can you throw light on
this shaitanic behavior of these boys that call themselves the Tijaniyas? They are shaitanic. Shaitan has deceived them, and then all of them are going to hellfire.
Talk to us about Hakika, because a lot of them talk about it.
Let me complete. Let me say what I'm saying first.
Okay.
You understand? Then, if God should ask Isa, he will ask Sheikh Ibrahim, yes, because this one drink alcohol. He said, but he loved Barhama, yes. This one stopped praying because he loved Barhama, yes. And you will say, God will keep quiet. No. God will ask Sheikh Ibrahim. When God asked Sheikh Ibrahim, yes, Sheikh Ibrahim, yes, will just do like this. Example, and 75 books will come. Malaika will check all the 75 books to see whether there is a place mistakenly by the Bible. Right, stop praying because you love me. Stop drink alcohol because you love me. Zina because you love me. Will they see? So any Tijaniya that you see misbehaving, going contrary to what forbid in our religion, is not a Tijaniya. It's not the teaching of Sheikh Ahmad Tijani. It's not the teaching of Barhama. Yes, the person is a kafir.
Okay, now to get it clear, please, can you list out what are the basic practice of the Tijaniya?
The basic practice of Tijaniya is three. The listening is three.
Okay.
Al-istighfar.
Okay.
والصلاة على النبي وهيلا لا إله إلا الله.
Those are the basic.
These are the basics.
What is the relationship between this practice and the 5 pillars of Islam? I mean, do those practices stay on their own, or they move in tandem with the 5 pillars of Islam? So that if you have taken istighfar, you've taken halala, you've taken salat and salat nabi, you can rest. Or you must do the 5 pillars before you add this one.
You can't even say this when you didn't stand the 5 pillars. If you say this when you are not a member of the 5 pillars, you didn't say anything.
So the first condition is that you must be a Muslim and follow the Islamic rules and regulations.
Yes, you
Tijaniya.
cannot be given the easing of the Tijaniya unless you are a full practice Muslim.
Oh, not just ordinary Muslim.
Not just a Muslim, full practice Muslim. Your 5 daily prayer is constant. The laws are there. We have the laws in the Tijaniya litany. You must be a Muslim. That is not lazy of 5 daily prayer. That's why questions have to ask. It's not now, you know, the Tijaniya have to come at end. The rules and regulations of this.
Okay, we thank you very much for your time. We've taken a lot of your time, and we will want to round up here. But before I round up, I will want you to advise our Tijaniya brothers at home so that they talk to them, let them guide their actions, their words, and their excesses so that the non-Tijaniya will not confuse their activities and begin to misunderstand them. Advise the Tijaniya.
My advice to my fellow Tijaniya brothers is to check themselves. Are they really Tijaniyas? Are they really Tijaniyas? It will depend on the sheikh or the mukaddami that give you the Tijaniya. If you are going to take a Tijaniya, you should observe the mukaddami very well. Sheikh Ibrahim, he said the rule Adam. If you are going to you should find a murabbi, a trainer, that is a swale, that is a imamun. So you should look at that mukaddam very well. A guide. If he have a questionable character, don't take easy enough Tijaniya from the best. Now we are seeing some young men that is using Barhamanyas as business. They say they are praying for people. That's their own way of business. And these other people will also give tariqah to people. So you give tariqah to a person, the person will think what he's doing is right. But he's doing business. Barhama picture everywhere. In his motor, in his things.
But somebody told me one time that you put Barhama picture on your chest. I mean, you are protected and
you know, in Lokoja there is a Garaja junction.
Yes.
There is a
flyover bridge.
They tell the person to put 2 pictures of Sheikh Ibrahim, one in the front, one at the back. You should climb the Garaja
flyover and
fall down.
Thank you very much for your time, and I want to beg that you should create time again to be with us on this program.
You are always,
so that the next time we are going to talk about this, I will want us to talk about spirituality in Islam.
Yes, cool.
That's a different one altogether. But for this one, you've made my day, and you answered the question that satisfied me, and especially this last part of it, where everybody all of a sudden becomes sheikh. You don't know. You know, in Tijaniya, if you talk about Sheikh Ibrahim, we can point at his teachers.
Yes.
His father
was
his father. You, Imam Hassan Sisi, is your teacher. I have met I've been to Senegal. If you enter the Sheikh Ibrahim Mosque, what you see people doing is memorization of Quran, recitation of Quran. Then if you come out of the mosque under 3, you see people in front of scholars acquiring knowledge.
Yes, 24
hours.
This
person cannot even recite Fatiha. Somebody that cannot recite Fatiha will buy turban and become sheikh from nowhere and be his Sheikh Ibrahim's disciple. Somebody that doesn't even know.
You don't even know.
You are going too far. For instance, he doesn't even know any sheikh that he has gone to acquire any permission from.
Nothing.
He has nothing from
nothing.
But from nowhere, he's already a sheikh.
Yeah, for one night, have a jeep, put Barhama picture, he's a sheikh. Kogi State, that's how it is. A jeep, Barhama picture front, Barhama picture back, you are a sheikh. Better people, they should bring money. God will judge you. They are not a man of Barhamanians. They are car-free. Any Tijaniya that live 5 daily prayer, it's only a car-free. It's only Tijaniya, it's not Barhama, do not know him. Barhama will reject him on the day of judgment.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Viewers, here will draw the curtain on this program, and I am sure you will have learned a lot from this. And the scholar that has just spoken with me is somebody I know, but it's a trainee of Sheikh Imam Hassan Sise, and not just that, I haven't acquired the knowledge from Imam Hassan Sise. He lived all his life with the Tijaniya family in Senegal, brought up in the house of Sheikh Ibrahim Niasse in Senegal. So you cannot say he doesn't understand Tijaniya. And apart from that, he has read a lot of books across the sectarian region, from the Shia, the Sunni, from all classes of sects. So he has showed all of this based on what he has read and what he understands.
And now he's student.
And doing your PhD now.
Yes, I just had the admission to
start PhD after masters.
Yes.
So what are we talking about? All along in Arabic and Islamic studies.
Yes.
We hope to see you again on another edition of this program. Akaram, you are welcome. Thank you for being with us. Thank you.
USTV, Unity Star Television, always ahead.